Hi everybody, welcome to week 7 of remote learning. This week we're looking at the artist Emily Floyd. She's actually a Melbourne-based artist, which means she works here in Melbourne in her studio and makes the most beautiful artworks. She is one of my favorites. So let's have a look at her work. So this is an image of Emily Floyd standing with one of her sculptures outside of the Heidi Gallery. Some of you may have been to visit and you will have actually seen this sculpture, maybe played on it, maybe borrowed a book from the book exchange, which is contained in the back of the library. Emily's really interested in using letters, and she's interested in making regular objects really big. So some of you may have even seen this Steiner rainbow. Well, she makes it in a giant form and is interested when people move it around and change it. She's very interested in children and the way children play with toys. Her grandparents were both toy makers, and she's become a sculptor herself using wood, metal, felt, mainly natural materials, because that's what makes that she really likes. You can see here in this exhibition, this one is about kids coming and creating and making. She also makes sculptures that go outside out of metal that kids can play in, that have different compartments, and you can do building. Another element of Emily's work is that she uses lots of letters, fonts, or what we call typography. So she creates giant letters and creates words and fills rooms and galleries with her thinking. She also loves animals and birds, and you may have even seen this black bird pecking the yellow peril when you've been driving along the freeway. Emily's work is really interesting, and I hope you enjoy the activities. This week, taking inspiration from Emily, we're going to be using letters and words to make our artwork this week. So we've had a little look at Emily's work, and I think we've noticed that she was really interested in children and how children learn, and she's really interested in toys. She focuses on materials that are natural, like wood and felt and metals. And she loves typography, which is something I also love. Typography is using letters and words in your art and using them as a form of communication. So today we're going to have a little experiment, and there's different ways that you can make your art today. Now, a few ideas I had were that you may have some of these magnetic letters that you might like to arrange and make some art using that. You might be able to ask your parents, or you might have some magazines at home. I've just printed out some letters off the internet that you could then cut and paste to make a collage. Equally, you may have magazines which have some great typography or fonts that you could cut out. Or you might like to just work on this seesaw template and find letters and arrange them in a way that makes it an artwork. So today we are all about fonts, and if anyone knows me, I am a font crazy lady, and I hope you enjoy working with letters and fonts for your art today. I look forward to seeing what you come up with, and as always, if you don't feel like sharing, that is absolutely fine too. All right guys, see you soon.